Yeah, it's rolling.
Pillow Talk!
Hi everyone, it is Pillow Talk Monday.
Welcome back.
What a special episode we have for you today. Date ideas? What? Coming at you in the middle of a pandemic? Going on dates? This video is sponsored by Storyblocks. And if you guys don't know what Storyblocks is, it is a stock subscription service that has over 1 million royalty-free videos, images, templates, music, sound effects. It's like your little creative subscription dreams coming to life.
It has every component you need to make your YouTube videos, your TikToks,
your short films, I don't know, anything.
You get unlimited downloads. Okay. You're not paying for everything you're downloading.
In our last video sketch, which you should check out because Winnie's in it and she's amazing.
Winnie.
They have templates for After Effects, and it's like all of the text messaging was brought to you by Storyblocks.
Mm-hmm. Plus we added all of these really gorgeous, like sweeping drone establishing shots. There's like a time lapse. So beautiful.
Why pay for a drone and then have to fly to these like gorgeous places when you could just get a monthly subscription service to Storyblocks?
Yes.
Storyblocks is also committed to having 20% of all of their stock assets include Black, Indigenous, and people of color by 2022, which is amazing.
Yeah, so if you guys want to learn more about Storyblocks or you want to learn more about Restock, click on the link in our description.
Okay guys, the reason why you're here, you have finally, after years of talking to a girl, asked her out. And now you have to come up with an idea of where to take said woman. Like, asking out, wasn't that enough?
Yeah, just get married. A chapel. Number one place to take her on a first date.
Your wedding. Well, these can be first date ideas. They can be second date. Really, you can use these date ideas at any point that you want. I have tricked her into one date. Now I need to trick her into marriage.
You're not 20 anymore. You can't date 50 people for fun.
Okay. When you're like 20, you don't date 50 people for fun. You date one person for 10 years. And then when you're 30, you're like, I'm going to date everyone. Why did I date one person in my 20s?
That is true.
Right? What's that about?
Yeah.
If you're 20, date a lot of people. Okay? This one might be the best one, right? Okay? Right off the bat.
I thought a chapel was pretty good, but...
I thought, yeah, the wedding was pretty good. And it's called an open house date. And you just go to open houses to shop for your future house that you'll probably buy on your next date. What if she's mid-century modern and you're country farmhouse? It could also be fun if you're 20 and you're going into mansions.
Oh,
though.
Yeah.
And the realtor's like, what are you doing here? And you're
sure.
like, I would like a listing page.
Yes,
please.
It's like $3.5 million, and you're like, not enough bedrooms.
Only 7 jacuzzi tubs? No, thank you.
Go to the bank. You know why? Open your joint bank account.
You know you're going to eventually, so just get that out of the way.
If you do go on dates, like you take turns paying, you get to go on more dates.
You're like, let's pay
take
from
you out to dinner.
our joint account, shall we?
Go to dinner, put down your card. Has both your names on it.
Next amazing date idea. Any place that you have been with an ex that you super loved, take your new girlfriend there. Well, now you want to make it better because, yeah, your ex did ruin it for you, so now you might as well take a new future ex to it. And then you'll probably talk about your ex while you're at this place, and new girls love that. They want to hear about all your past trauma, baggage relationships.
You could just overwrite your memories, you know, where you're like, oh, Jamie kissed me here? Well, Victoria let me touch her boob, so...
You could go to a psychic on, I say, a first date, and then you know, is this gonna work?
That's actually a great first date idea, Adrianna.
Sarah's like, I might do
into
that.
It just depends. If you're very superstitious, maybe it's a bad idea, but it's a fun date idea. Because then the psychic will just tell you straight up.
Are you guys soulmates? She'll know.
Yes.
What if you go to the psychic and she's like, you guys will be together for years and years and then it will end badly? Do you still date this person?
That's a great question.
I guess it just depends on how much you believe in psychics.
I would date them. I would do it.
You're like, you know what? I like these 10 great years.
I'm like, we're going to beat these odds. What if on a first date you go to meet her parents?
hear us out. So many times, and I'm sure some of you right now, you're like, I love my partner. I love her so much. She's everything to me. I hate her family.
Could do without the parents.
They are the worst.
Yeah.
But I love my partner so much that I accept her family. Well, what if right away before you fall for that girl, you know what you're getting yourself into?
Honestly, that sounds so anxiety-inducing, but I see where you're coming from.
The logic, Sarah,
It
it
makes
just
sense.
makes sense. I think everyone should bring their parents on every first or second date when you start to get to know someone. Go to a psychic and she'll tell you right away. She's like, your parents? No. Finally, why don't you just adopt a cat or a dog? Go to the shelter. Get a fuzzy little creature for a forever home.
It's kind of like the glue of your relationship. If you want
Yes.
to lock her down.
Yeah, can we break up? We have a pet together.
What are some of your first date ideas?
No, any date.
They
It can be
can't-
any date.
Sure.
Date ideas.
They won't be better than these.
No, these are incredible. These are guaranteed to get you to the next date. Some of them are just locking you in for life.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching Pillow Talk Monday.
And we will see you next Monday. Goodbye.